How is it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And you've seen the title, you've seen the thumbnail. The 400Z, you probably actually saw the reveal already, but the 400Z is finally revealed. It is coming as a 2021 production model, which is pretty awesome, and something that I, as well as many other people, are really pumped for is it's going to be a manual. I know there was a lot of speculation. I know I previously did a 400Z video like a few weeks ago that actually is doing pretty well. So I'll probably link it up top in the video right now. But I kind of just wanted to do a little follow-up, especially considering that it was just revealed by Nissan. And yeah, you can see here right off the bat, like this overall kind of like design was kind of what the concept images were. But this is it. Like, this is pretty much what they're going for. A lot of people are kind of upset by it. A lot of people like it. I personally really like it. I like how they kept the silhouette from like the 240s and the 280Zs. It's really cool. I also really like the rear. And like, if we actually go into this video right here, right off the bat, it shows you the, yeah, it shows you that rear right there. Like, in my eyes, that's actually pretty cool. Now, I think this is just CGI. Right here is actually pretty cool too. I just want to skip to this because this guy actually drives the car out. So this kind of tells us that it's an actual functioning car. It's not just a shell anymore. So yeah, right off the bat, that color is kind of crazy. But I mean, I personally watched like this entire like hour-long like live stream that they did, and I believe somewhere along like in the actual live stream, the one guy was saying how that color was supposed to go on the 300ZX back in the 90s, but they didn't have like, I guess, the capability to do it. Now in 2020, they could kind of like make that like crazy lime green yellow-ish color. Another thing too, though, I want to highlight, like, just getting a side shot of the car. Like, look at those brakes. Like, those are freaking big brakes. Oh, another thing too about the drivetrain, they're going to be using the twin turbo V6 that is in the Infiniti Q60s. I actually said that in my previous video when I was kind of talking about the 400Z, but nothing was really set in stone. But now, I mean, it's pretty much exactly what everyone kind of wanted it to be. Even though, again, there are a lot of people who are kind of criticizing the overall design and everything. I mean, you can't discredit the fact that Nissan really hit the nail right on the head with this Z. I mean, bottom line is everyone was, you know, crazy about having a new manual sports car. And a lot of people did not think that the Zs were going to be manuals. A lot of people think that Nissan was going to do what everyone else is doing and just come out with automatics. But here, this video actually, I saw this and I got so pumped over this because it's literally just like a little like quick video with some like engine sounds, stuff like that. But it actually shows someone in the interior shifting gears. So that's pretty much Nissan telling us that yes, we are going to offer this car in a manual. So yeah, guys, I mean, as you can see there, like, I'm pretty enthusiastic about that. I know some people might not care. Some people might like the egg kind of body style of the 350 and the 370 a lot more. Me personally, I love the 300s, the 300Zs, the 300ZXs, whatever you want to call them. I like that kind of, I like the rear end of that, so I really like how they brought that to this Z. And also, I'm a huge fan of the classic Zs. I mean, a lot of people are. They're kind of one of the original kind of, I guess, like driver's cars, like from the 70s. So it's really cool that they're bringing back the retro styling along with, I guess, the modern technologies. So here, right now, I have the video muted because I'm just gonna be kind of talking over it. But this guy, I guess he's a designer or something. But here, like right in this interior shot, like that looks really, really cool. I mean, again, people have their own opinions and everything. Me personally, I love that. You can see kind of those 3 gauges in the center there. Hopefully, hopefully now that the engine is actually running boost because it has twin turbos, hopefully one of those gauges is actually like a boost gauge, and you got maybe air to fuel, oil, temp, whatever in those gauges. Because I mean, I did a review on a 2002 or 2003 350Z, and one of those gauges, like in the center, is literally a clock. So that's something that I think is really, really stupid. But again, they're just trying to make it look cool. Whereas this, hopefully now that this engine, this powertrain, whatever, is going to actually be boosted, hopefully they utilize one of those gauges as a boost gauge. And also, I'm going to zoom in, but like right in the dash, you can actually see a functioning like shift light right above the tachometer, which I think is really, really cool. I saw that last night. I don't think the guy even mentioned that, but I just saw that and I was like, wow, that's sick. And also you can see obviously in the center there, I don't know if that's going to be touchscreen or not, but that's something else pretty cool. Again, I don't really care about interiors that much, but this does look like a really, really badass interior. And also we can see over here, it looks like they utilized the exact same door handles from the 350 and the 370 into this new model, which is another thing that's pretty cool. Again, trying to like pay homage to the older generations. But I mean, overall, this is going to be a very, very exciting car. I don't think there's any doubt with that. A lot of people hate this car. A lot of people love this car already. But I guarantee you, again, I mean, some people don't like the front end. Some people don't like the rear end. But as soon as someone sees somebody put a wide body kit on it or mod it or getting into the 10 seconds or anything, everyone knows how the modified, scene is. And that's why we modify our cars, because they don't come perfect from factory. And manufacturers, even this car, I believe, this car right now is kind of in between the kind of like concept and the actual production, like, I guess, car. So, I mean, just looking at the side here, there's no marker lights. I can't see any turn signals in the front. I could just be blind. But there's no real, like, marker lights or anything. So, yeah, they're definitely going to have to tweak some things to the body to, pass USDM, European, and also Japanese and different Asian markets, like their safety rules. Because I'm sure this car is going to be sold worldwide. It's definitely going to be sold in the US. I doubt they're not going to utilize that market. Another thing too, again, this isn't a criticism of this specific Z, but any new car really, it's going to be overpriced. They're talking in the $40,000-ish range for this car, which, is it worth it? I mean, I don't know, because I don't know the tuning potential of the engine that comes in those Infiniti Q60s. But what I do see as a car enthusiast right now, I do see massive brakes, so that definitely tells me that they're going to at least push a decent amount of power. It's still a Nissan, so I mean, some people don't like Nissans. I personally love them. As you can see right behind me, I have my 370Z 50th anniversary edition that I actually picked up last year at the New York Auto Show. So I really like these. I think they're a fantastic platform. I think there's a huge aftermarket community for them, a lot of tuning potential. So let's see how this one, matches up with that. And I mean, we're not really going to know that until they're actually on the road and driving, but I'm really, really liking what I'm seeing. And just like the side profile, like it's very, very reminiscent of the 240 and the 280. Again, if you don't like it, it is what it is. Definitely let me know down in the comments below. But I really love what this car is kind of like turning out to be. And in the front here, again, some people are saying they don't really like the grille. But I mean, just look at that grille and then let me search up. Here, I just searched up like 240 front end. I'm trying to get like a decent, I guess this is actually, no, that's aftermarket. But you guys can kind of get the point. Like, look at that. And then, and then look at that. Like, it's very, very similar to like the original Zs, which, again, I like classic cars. I like any cars really, but that is something that I think is really, really cool. Hopefully, Nissan does fantastic with this model, because we all know that financially and from like a company standpoint, Nissan, Infiniti, they're kind of like in trouble to say the least. But I mean, the kind of like the vibe that I'm getting from this car is the same that I see, like, obviously I was young at the time, but in 2005 when Ford came out with the S197 body style, like a Mustang, and they went back to that 60s styling, that's really kind of what I'm picking up as what Nissan's trying to do with this new Z. So yeah, now I'm gonna go into this like little photo gallery that Car Driver has, and again, all of these websites and all these different videos I'm gonna link down in the description below. So if you want to do your research, feel free to. But I don't know if that kind of looks CGI. I don't know if that's real life or not. But I'm just kind of gonna scroll through these. Yeah, I really like that rear end. Some people might not. It is what it is, but I'm really liking the design of this. I think the wheels are really cool too. They're probably gonna be, I guess, like alloy wheels, kind of like the same how the new Mark V Super has, but they do look pretty well made and lightweight, I guess. One thing that I did find kind of hilarious and kind of stupid is how they have the Nissan Z like tire like painted on the tires, when you can clearly like it's just, I don't know, I just don't really like tire lettering or like, you know, painting on tires. That's again my opinion though. Just looking at the interior though, I mean, I think that's really, really cool. Again, it looks like up here on the left, like on the actual dash, the top of it is all suede, which is something that's definitely not cheap. Actually, in this picture, it kind of, I can't really zoom in, but in this picture, it kind of looks plastic, which is kind of weird. Again, it is what it is. We only know what we know right now, but we do know that, see, right in the middle, there's a stick shift, which I am ecstatic over. A lot of people like that Nissan is actually not giving up on the manual transmissions. And in the actual like live stream too, the one I guess Japanese guy that was like, I guess, representing Nissan, he was talking about the importance of keeping the manual transmission, because car enthusiasts like a manual transmission. We like to be able to shift gears. It connects like the driver's body to the car more. And again, you can like automatic, you can like manuals. Personally, I think the newer automatic transmissions are fantastic, but I still think that, in my opinion, I have a lot more fun driving a manual than driving an automatic. So yeah, that being said, guys, I hope you guys liked this pretty short video. I'm going to leave all the different links to the different videos and the Car and Driver article that I used for this research down in the description below. Feel free to express your opinions about this new 400Z down in the comments below. Let me know if you love it. Let me know if you hate it. Let me know if you don't care about it. Then again, if you don't care about it, you're probably not watching this video. But again, guys, like always, don't forget to leave a like on the video. Subscribe if you haven't already. And thank you guys for all the support, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.